Here's your devotional for Wednesday, May 7th. Strength and vulnerability. Our culture celebrates strength, power, and self-sufficiency. But what if our greatest strength comes through embracing vulnerability? Pastor Jeremy's sermon reveals how Jesus, who could have called legions of angels, chose silence before his accusers, demonstrating that sometimes the strongest response isn't flexing our muscles but yielding our rights. He was oppressed and afflicted, yet he did not open his mouth. He was led like a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before its shearers is silent, so he did not open his mouth. Isaiah 53:7. Consider how counterintuitive this verse is to our modern understanding of power. When accused, our natural response is self-defense. When threatened, we assert our rights. When misunderstood, we explain ourselves. Yet Isaiah presents a Messiah who defies these natural reactions. He remains silent, offering no defense when falsely accused. This silence wasn't weakness. It was extraordinary strength. Jesus could have summoned 10,000 angels, as Pastor Jeremy noted. He could have intellectually outwitted his accusers, or performed miracles to prove his divinity. Instead, he embraced vulnerability and chose silence. This profound choice reveals that sometimes the strongest action isn't asserting our power, but surrendering our right to use it. Brené Brown, a researcher on vulnerability, has discovered that what we often perceive as weakness is actually the birthplace of courage, connection, and creativity. Jesus exemplified this truth. His willingness to be vulnerable, to be misunderstood, falsely accused, and unjustly punished wasn't a sign of weakness, but the ultimate demonstration of strength. It's often in our moments of greatest vulnerability, when we admit failure, ask for help, forgive despite hurt, or love despite rejection, that we access our deepest strength. As Pastor Jeremy shared from his own experience of feeling rejected and vulnerable in school, these painful experiences often become the very things that shape our character and compassion. By embracing vulnerability rather than avoiding it, we follow in Jesus' footsteps and discover a paradoxical power that changing the world doesn't come through domination, but through surrender. Where am I trying to appear strong when embracing vulnerability might be more powerful? How might admitting weakness actually connect me more deeply with others? Action step. Share a struggle or uncertainty with a trusted friend instead of presenting a polished facade. Jesus, I confess my fear of appearing weak. Help me find strength in vulnerability as you did. Give me courage to lower my defenses, remove my masks, and trust that your power is made perfect in my weakness. Amen.